are starting to change a bit.
They are, but I think they'd change a lot quicker if it wasn't so darn warm.
I'm loving that though.
It's September 21st and it's going to be 24 degrees today.
Yay!
Yeah, it's beautiful. We're headed to near Montreal. We're going to pick up a car. We've booked a campsite for a week between Montreal and Ottawa, so we'll be able to check out all those places. Maybe hit the Parliament building, see if we can hook up with JT, and see what the forecast is for the economy over the next 4 to 5 years.
He's going to want to meet with us. There is an election coming.
Well, and media is a big part of his life right now, so
Right.
I suspect you'll want to get in on this.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to going to both Ottawa and Montreal.
Yeah, and then they're supposed to be beautiful this time of year, both places,
For sure.
and lots to see.
In 300 meters, turn left on Sussex Drive.
We're here in Ottawa, which is Canada's capital, so we thought we better come check out Parliament.
And here we are. The center block is behind us, and it's undergoing about a 10-year renovation after probably close to 100 years of just minor fixes here and there. It needed major renovation.
Yeah, I think like it needs generally an overhaul in heating and ventilation and that kind of thing, but also, these are super old buildings that need to be taken care of and restored. So that's what's going on behind us for the next 10 years. And so they had to move the House of Commons.
Right.
So they moved it to
the West Block,
which is now back here.
and they had renovated a lot of that prior to moving it there.
So there was actually a courtyard in the center of West Block, which they have put in some big metal trusses and nice glass kind of ceiling tiles and then they just moved House of Commons over there. So it was kind of cool. Lots of money's being spent here, and that's a bit concerning to us as taxpayers in this country. But
you do need to maintain these old buildings, and they are wonderful, magnificent buildings.
They are, and this whole process, this is how democracy happens in Canada, and it needs to happen.
Right now, would anybody know as to how many MPs we have sitting here?
There's none there right now.
Exactly. 0. Last Parliament there was 338, but they've sent out the writs. Dropping the writ is a misnomer for anybody that has heard that term before. They're sending out the writs, and that means we're in election mode. So none of them are sitting right now. They're all candidates, they're all submitting their candidacy, and they're all running for their riding. So in Canada, if we were all to vote, we would not be voting for our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, Andrew Scheer, or Jagmeet Singh, or Elizabeth May, and any candidate. We would be voting for our MPs. And they and their parties would work together in order to pass. And the groups are what we call parties. And the biggest party, guess what? They become government. And they are the ones that get to choose the prime minister. They don't need to have more than half of the seats in here. They just need to have the most. Last government, we had a majority government. But in the next election, we don't know whether we can have a majority or a minority government. We don't know if our governing party will have more than half of the seats in here. If they have more than half of the seats, the other parties have to work a bit harder in order to stop them from passing things that they don't like. If they have a minority government, then that makes it a bit harder for the government. They have to work together with other parties.
Bike parking, and we have no idea where the visitor center is, so we could be hiking around for a while.
It seems none of these politicians ride their bike to work.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there's only one bike rack in all of this area.
Did someone forget their key? Hopefully we can get it done here. Okay, that was way easier than I thought. 5 minutes in, out, we gave our ID, name, address. They came up with the candidates in our area. We voted for it, done. There's Election Canada locations. I think there's like 8 of them in Quebec City alone. So just look at where they are in your area. Go in, do it, and you're done. Canadian Tire's next door. I'm gonna go get some parts for the Beaver. It's perfect.
Oh, Canada. Her national mascot's a damn beaver. Oh, Canada, we love our beaver.